I've mentioned before that spending a lot of time on the internet can be terrible for your mental health, and it is. It really is. Oftentimes, when I'm on the internet and I'm watching some video or something, then I scroll down to the comments. I always see these people trolling or hating, and it's always limiting beliefs. People seeing somebody find success and then in the comments, oh well, this is a scam, don't believe it, guys. And then I start to believe that, and it's like, why? Why even feed into that? Just because somebody else couldn't do something doesn't mean you can't do it. I keep trying to tell myself that. And I know for a fact, whatever I say that I will do, I will achieve. I'm a man of my word. I find it interesting that on the videos where there's a lot of hate comments, where there's so many people saying it can't be done, those are the videos that motivate me the most. Do I get nervous about the future? Yeah. But that doesn't stop me from doing the same things that I always do, and that is working hard and never giving up. Because I have goals that I wish to achieve, and they're more valuable than the pain that I might go through. And I see that in other aspects of life, not just YouTube. I see that in basketball, for example. Right? Am I willing to go through the pain of doing this ball handling drill, or doing a shooting workout where my wrist is going to be so sore because of how many shots I put up or how many dribble moves I did? Like the fingertips are going to hurt because of, feeling the basketball and the grip on the basketball. Am I willing to put myself through that? And every time the answer is, well, I want the rewards. So yes. If your why is strong enough, you can motivate yourself to do anything. And there are going to be times where you have nothing left in the tank. You're going to have zero motivation. And I think in those moments, that is where you find your true character. In those tough times when you just don't want to get out of bed, do you snooze the alarm clock, or do you just say, you know what, I have to get up? Today's a new day, let's go. Because I'll be honest with you, there's days where I hit snooze on the alarm clock. And it feels really good in the moment. I get some extra sleep. And then I finally wake up a couple hours later just feeling like trash. Thinking, why didn't I just get up when I should have gotten up? Because that can mess up my productivity, and there's no reason to do that except cater towards your feelings right now. All that stuff is all about the right here, right now. But if you start thinking about the future, your eyes start to open up to things that you can actually achieve. And you may not be able to believe it right now, but if you can see it, you can achieve it. There's a lot of people that will tell you can't do something. And of course, there's all the cliche quotes out there of like, oh, you can do it, just believe in yourself. And um, it helps, of course, but I think the best way to handle that kind of criticism, or the best way to handle people that try to tear you down, is to realize that whenever somebody says those things to you, that means you must be doing something right. And that puts the biggest smile on my face. Whenever somebody's hating on me, whenever somebody's trying to bring me down, I always just remember the fact that misery loves company. So when they see you doing better than they are, they want you to go back down to where they're at right now. Once again, they're in the right here, right now. They're thinking about those present emotions and they're not looking to the future, not looking to say, all right, you know what? What if I improve myself to the point where he is, so then we're at the same point there? No, they don't want to do all that. They just want you to get to their level right here, right now. So instead of going up the ladder, they try to pull you down. And I'm actually very grateful for that sort of thing, and it might not even be from people that are trying to hurt you. It could be from people that are trying to protect you or people that just think it's not the smartest idea. And they may put their fears on you of, oh, well, I don't know about that. You got to be careful with X, Y, and Z. And, if you do that, then what are so and so going to think? And they mean well, but once again, you have a vision that nobody else can see. So you can't get mad at other people for trying their best to protect you because to them, you're going at it blind. There was a quote by Simon Sinek, I believe his name is. He was talking about skiers. And he said, there's people out there that will say there's no way that skiers can go through all these trees and go through the path. I'm paraphrasing this, by the way. He said, as a skier, you cannot be thinking, all right, don't hit a tree, don't hit a tree, don't hit a tree. Because all you're thinking about are the trees around you. But instead, if you say, all right, just follow the snow, follow the path, all you will see is the path through the trees. Now, that's a metaphor not just for skiing, but for life. You can look at all the things of all the obstacles in your way and say, oh, shoot, what if I mess up here? What if my foot slips here? And yeah, it can happen. But if you keep your eyes on that vision and you do everything that you can to make that vision a reality, you do the things that could bring that vision to life, all there's going to be is snow or the path. Now, hey, you may mess up, you may even fall. But just like skiers, they pick themselves right back up and they continue. I love this one quote. It's from boxing. I don't know if any specific boxer said it, but the quote is, "You may knock me down, but I won't stay down for the whole 10 count." That's something I try to live by. I've been knocked down plenty of times in my life, and I will get knocked down more. And there will be times where I'm just thinking, why did I ever do that? Why did I think that was a good idea? But I think about it, I'm like, 1 year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years, 10 years from now, I'm gonna be looking back and thinking, man, I could have done better. Hindsight's always 20/20, but I'm proud of myself for picking myself back up. And hey, I'm proud of myself for making that mistake in the first place, not being afraid, because I don't want any regret. I'm not gonna regret the mistakes I make. I'm gonna regret not making those mistakes. I'll say that again. I'm not gonna regret making mistakes. I'm gonna regret not making those mistakes. If you don't do any action, you're not going to make mistakes, but you're also not going to achieve anything. So you might as well put it all out. You might as well go all out. What's the worst thing that can happen? You crash and burn. At least you know that you tried your best, and I would rather die trying than live my life not knowing if I could have done something. I hope that I can look back to this video in a few years from now and be grateful for the work that I've put in. And I hope that one of you watching this now can take some value from this and understand that nobody has the right to tell you what you can and can't do. Even people that love you, that's the hardest pill to swallow, is that people that love you will still tell you that you can't do something or that it's very dangerous or, it's difficult. Well, let them say it, and don't get angry about it. Just prove them wrong. As always, keep God first. Good luck.